Ever since I got in the wheelchair, basketball been my priority. You know, it's something that I feel alive doing. You know, being in a chair helped me with challenges they're facing on the court. Even though I'm not an able body, I still don't like to consider myself disabled. Everyone has challenges, and if I have harder challenges than others, then I'll be up to those challenges. Basketball.
What made you keep playing basketball after your incident?
Uh, let's see. Just looking at people who are already in wheelchairs playing basketball, and it just encouraged me to start playing because it wasn't always like that. Like, oh, I want to play basketball after my incident just because I see other people playing. It's just the experience of hopping in the wheelchair and knowing that I couldn't do something a lot of disabled people were doing.
Can you tell me how you were able to adjust to wheelchair basketball?
Um, I adjusted to wheelchair basketball mostly of the sportsmanship. When you miss a shot, everything's all right. And you already feel down on yourself, kind of, because you're in a wheelchair, but it just makes it challenging on the court, and you have to realize that's okay after a while. So
How long did it take you to get real good at the sport that you play?
it took a year. It took a year. It took a year mostly because of the wheelchair I was in. It wasn't my wheelchair, for basketball. I had to get measured for a nice chair. After I got the nice chair, a lot of things changed on the court real fast.
Do you look at being in a wheelchair as a setback or rather as a new road and a new experience that you get to go through?
I look at it as a challenge, like challenges we go through every day. I don't look at it as, I'm disabled, I can't do anything, I just look at it as a life challenge, Well, all of us have challenges, in life.
Can you quickly inform what happened to you and at what age?
I got shot at 14. You know, just hang around the wrong crowd of people. And, now I'm on a different road. A different life. And want to live a different life. So.
Who is your biggest inspiration and why?
Whew, my biggest inspiration. Let's see. I would have to say. Hmm. I say Martin Luther King
Why?
because Martin Luther King, he did something no one else can do at his time. He was speaking up for a lot of African Americans who couldn't really speak up for themselves or didn't have the.
Which is your favorite NBA player and wheelchair basketball player?
My favorite NBA player is Steph Curry. We usually call it Steph Curry with the pot, when we're playing basketball and stuff. But wheelchair basketball player, Pat Anderson. Pat Anderson is a great wheelchair basketball player. He get paid professionally to play. He plays for New York right now. I mean, he's the top of the game, right now. So in the NWBA, that's just my, one of my goals to get to the level of playing.
Do you want to go further like college or the Olympics with your basketball?
Yes, most definitely. I have a chance to go to Whitewater, Wisconsin University. That's for wheelchair basketball, and Mizzou. That's a wheelchair basketball college also. That's Missouri State. But I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be very, very, nerve wracking. But we shall see in the days to come.